is Jason Gross. I'm excited tonight to be sharing something with you that I've been working on for about 12 months and creating a platform for it. And I know there's been a lot of excitement and buzz around, what's this opportunity, what's this thing that Jason has been working on for so long and is launching that no one on the planet has ever done. And maybe a little bit ahead of its time. And I'm so excited that I'll be honest that I haven't been prepared as much as I would like tonight, because I think I'm going more on pure passion and excitement to be able to share such an amazing and incredible opportunity with you. But instead of just talking it up, I'm just going to share it with you over the next 45 minutes to an hour. And I guarantee if you just stick to the end, that you'll hopefully be blown away by the opportunity that there is available for this evening for you guys. And you can make up your own mind whether you believe it's a fantastic opportunity or not. So without further ado, let's get started. So the personal training business opportunity I have for you tonight is not about Juice Plus, it's not about Fit Shop, it's something much, much, much larger. Those of you that have been following also know that I'm about to launch our 8-week Body Blitz program. It is not about the 8-week Body Blitz program either. What we're talking about this evening, nobody else has ever done, but when I talk to you about it, I think you'd be like, but I believe that I'm quite possibly maybe one of only about a handful of people that can make this work, and they're in a position to be able to do this right now. And so let's get started. So I just want to ask you a couple of questions as we continue. Why did you become a personal trainer? I think why is a really powerful question. I believe that we all have a flame within us. We all some of us have a little pilot light, yes, and some people have an enraged, massive flame. And that flame is the motivation that's required to take the necessary action to create momentum and achieve the results that we desire in our life. But life is so overwhelming, so much going on. There's business and relationships and health and finances. It seems like it's a never-ending journey to gain balance. And that's what my true passion is. I became a personal trainer because I was passionate about health and fitness. I had an interesting and colorful upbringing, as a lot of you know, and spent time living on the streets. And for me, it was a lifesaver because health and fitness got me out of that. But then when I overcame my own demons, I realized that I could use that to really inspire and help other people to create a lifestyle for themselves of health and well-being. And as I continued to grow over 13, 14 years of doing personal training and health and wellness and come across neuro-linguistic programming, running different businesses and doing life coaching and so many different other areas, I realized that it was so much deeper than that was only one element. And that brings me to my true passion, which is really lifestyle design. And some of you might have heard that term before in Tim Ferriss's 4-Hour Workweek. Lifestyle design is simply living a dream life, the life that you dream of, that you've always dreamed of, that being able to do what you want, when you want, with whoever you want, however you want, wherever you want. Now, what a brilliant way to live that would be. And it doesn't mean you need to be a multi-millionaire. It doesn't need you need thousands of friends. It doesn't need you need to have a rich six-pack at all times. You don't need to be Arnold Schwarzenegger or Brad Pitt or what. That's not what it means. It's understanding why you're doing what you're doing. So I am going to ask you some questions tonight to get you to delve deeper into that why. The why is the fuel for that fire. When you have an understanding and clarity about the why, and you stay focused on it on a daily basis, and you add that fuel to the fire, it's incredible what we can achieve. And over the last 12 months especially, I've had the opportunity to create a fantastic lifestyle for myself, and I really feel like I'm in a position that I want to share that with you guys. And my passion is turning dreams into a reality, and it's a little corny, but some of you have heard me say before that only 2% of people on this planet right now are really going to live a dream life. A dream life is, what is your definition of a dream life or success? That balance, the financial, the health, and the relationships. Billions of people are going to die never realizing that they can even take the first step towards achieving that lifestyle, let alone actually taking actions towards it. And I know that if you're listening to me right now, that you're one of the 2% that have made a decision in your life that you want more, you desire more. Not just more items and more money and more, but you want more fulfillment. We're talking about the core reasons here. I believe we became personal trainers because we want to help people, yes? We want to change lives. It's a great career opportunity. Obviously there's a lot of financial benefits if we can do it correctly. And also lifestyle choices. If you're the personal trainer that just wants to do 20 sessions, you spend days at the beach and go play golf, that's fantastic. That's what you want to do, then do that. If you're the sort of person that wants to help millions of people and make millions of dollars along the way, that's fantastic. You can also do that in this industry. there does seem to be a lot more people in this industry that are the former rather than the latter, that are struggling. And I'm here this evening to present to you an opportunity to really make life a lot easier. And for you, those of you that want to create that lifestyle, that dream lifestyle, this is what I believe to be the #1 way that I'm going to share with you this evening to be able to do that, which is pretty much how I've done it. I'm not going to go too far into my background, but over the last 12 months ago, I essentially closed down a 7-figure business, moved from Perth to Brisbane to be with my partner, and moved here with a suitcase, gave all my belongings to charity and my family, moved here with a suitcase and an income of $300 a week. Within 9 months, I built Quantum Vitality, which has 3 departments, Quantum Fitness Marketing, Quantum Online Personal Training, and Quantum Life Coaching, and a whole heap of cool programs like 7-Day Detox. Built that in 9 months to 7 figures online, completely online. And I'm now in a position where I can be anywhere in the world and run this business. And I share this not to impress you, but impress upon you that if you choose to make these decisions, that you too can live a dream lifestyle. And a dream lifestyle you don't need to make millions of dollars to do that. It's just having that freedom, having that fulfillment, being able to contribute, create a lifestyle for yourself that you deserve, create a lifestyle for your loved ones that they deserve, and give back along the way. And, you know, most of you that know me know that I'm about to go to Europe for 5 weeks. We're doing Spain, Italy, we're going to Dubai on the way, we're doing France, we're doing Greek islands. We're going for 5 weeks. And then we come back and we spend 3 months at my favourite hotel, which is the Mantra on Cavill, the Mantra on Circle rather, in the Gold Coast. 3 months living in a hotel, living the dream life. And then we're in Perth back home for Christmas, and then we're in the US for 2 weeks. We're going to do New York Times Square for New Year's Eve, which will be epic. And then we're going to do a couple of months in Bali at a retreat, and then we're looking at the Whit Sundays. This whole time running our businesses, making a difference and helping people, creating a lifestyle for ourselves, and the way you create a lifestyle for yourself is by adding value to other people's lives. There is no better feeling, not even sex, dare I say it, long term that is, than making a difference and contributing to people's lives, adding 10, 15, 20 years to their lives and truly making a difference. And it's not just about making money or weight loss, it's much deeper than that. It's a sense of fulfillment. And that lifestyle design is where it comes in. So before I spend too much more time on that, just a little bit of understanding of my true passion with that. And that's my gift to you guys that are here tonight, that are serious about creating that. That's my next focus, is to work with people that want to create that lifestyle, and to work with you to create that lifestyle for you and with you and for the people you work with also. Let's talk a little bit about some of the problems of personal training. Personal training has such high attrition. They say that 95% of personal trainers that qualify within 12 months will no longer either be in the industry, be working, or be registered, which is massive. If you're working at a health club or a gym and you've been there for 2, 3, 4, 5 years, I'm sure you can understand and I'm sure you're completely familiar with the amount of personal trainers that burn and churn through. That's because there's many reasons. I'm not going to get into that, but let's talk about some of the problems with personal training. First of all, working long hours. It can be really long hours. And those of you that I'm working with personally already, which is a fair few of you guys, we're working with you to move through the steps of business. There's 5 levels of business. The first level is where you're self-employed. You don't work, you don't get paid. Second level, you hire a team, you become a manager, but you still need to be there. The third level is where it starts. This is the third of 5 levels, where you have a manager or online systems to run your business, so you don't need to be there. And that's a brilliant place to be in, and it doesn't need to be that hard to get to. But you know what? We still have to take actions and embark upon a journey to get to that point. And it's long hours, and it's working split shifts, and those kind of things can be challenging. Also, not getting home until late and really early starts. I know for me, for the first 7 years, I started at 6 a.m. The first 5 years, I didn't do less than 60 sessions in a week. And after about 5 or 6 years of that, by the 7th year, it was quite a challenge. Personal training can be monotonous after 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 years. We want more challenge. We want to be intellectually stimulated. We want more of a challenge, and it's fun. And I miss it like crazy, even after over 13 years. We did a video shoot yesterday. We got to train some trainers and take them through some video shoots. And it reminded me how much I actually really do enjoy it. But the thing is, if you really want to create a lifestyle for yourself, you want to be in a position where lifestyle design means you can do what you want when you want. If you want to train 20 people one-on-one, you can. Those that know me know that I love doing one-on-one coaching calls. I love talking. I love speaking with you guys. I love sharing my knowledge and working with you guys to create that lifestyle as well. I do that by choice. I'm in a position where I have coaches and online personal trainers and so forth where I can be where I want and I can have 4 or 5 weeks off if I choose. Another problem with personal training is not getting to spend enough time with your family, your partner, or your friends. Now, if you're having children, or a few of you guys that are listening right now are about to have babies, you're really working on attempting to create a secure business so that you can have finances coming through and spend time with your family. A big part of my motivation, there's 2 main elements. One is I really want to make a difference to millions of people's lives. That is, I almost have an obsession, no, not almost, I have an obsession with that. Ever since I was young, I've always wanted to make a difference globally. Second, when I do have a family, I want to be there for my family. I want to see the first steps of my children. I want to hear the first words. I don't want to have to worry about money, and I want to be able to contribute and give back to the community at the same time. And these are the things that we really want to start thinking about with lifestyle design. Struggling to get clients and insecure, inconsistent income, another problem with personal training. We know that even if you're on direct debit, it can be really inconsistent. And, you lose 4 or 5 clients in a week, it's a big hit. And I'll be honest, guys, the bigger your business gets, your PT Australia, the last PT business I ran, we had 9 personal trainers in the PT department and 16 staff at head office. And you know what? You'd lose clients every day. We'd have up to a dozen people with missed payments. We'd have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 cancellations. We'd have no-shows. We get, hundreds of hours worth of phone calls just to try and get hold of a few people. And these are some of the problems that we have with personal training. It's really a numbers game with personal training. And until you get to that 3rd level of business, it can be tough. And that's why I truly believe that the people that last in this industry are the people that, like you that are listening right now, that can build that resilience and learn to shrug your shoulders at those elements. Cancellation, I lost a few clients, whatever. But we need to position yourself and your business and your life in a way where you have critical mass and you can do that. If you drop a few clients, big deal. It's no skin off your nose. Someone doesn't stand up, great. Someone stands you up, great. You've got time to do a workout or something. Another problem is lack of work and life balance. Is that we always hear about it in personal training. I want that work-life balance. Does it really exist? Whatever your definition of work-life balance is right now, if you write that down, I guarantee it will be different in 3 months. So, and that's the thing, it really is a journey. It's not really a destination, isn't it? So that lack of work-life balance, we're always trying to achieve that. Where I don't think we ever really want to be achieving that. We want to be living. We want to be living that. It's limited to only add value to people's lives in your local area. So you're really limited to only help people in your local area. Okay, and then you've got to find these people and get in front of them. If you have the opportunity to be a rental trainer at a Fitness First or a Good Life or a large chain or a Genesis or something like that, then you're lucky because you've got all those members there. If you're not, then you don't necessarily have that. And you are very limited to the people that might want your services. So that can be tough as well. The biggest one here is burnout, not enough time to put into your own health and your own training first. You cannot give something you don't have. If you're not happy, you can't give anybody else happiness. If you have children, if you have children, have you ever been on a plane and the plane's about to take off and the air hostess, cabin crew go through the safety procedures? What's the first thing they tell you to do if the oxygen mask drops? They tell you to put your own oxygen mask on first, then your children or anybody else's, because if you go to help somebody else and you haven't helped yourself first, then you can both die. In order to help others, we need to help ourselves. And, I really have no better than anyone else listening. The reason why I'm on this end of the webinar is because I've made a lot more mistakes than anybody else, and hopefully I've just learned from them. And I want to be able to share those with other people so that way you guys don't have to make the same mistakes. I've been burnt out. I spent most of last year with glandular fever and built this with glandular fever. I let myself get overweight. I've been so broke that I was living off minute noodles, and I can remember once even finding flour and water and making damper in the oven, and we didn't even have butter on it. We've all been there. We've all got those stories, don't we? So I found this the other day, and you probably saw me post it. This is perfect. This is exactly what I'm talking about. This is the thing. You don't want to set your business goals and then try to fit your life around those goals. We want to set lifestyle goals and then create a business that supports that lifestyle. For those of you that have been through my very simple goal setting process for the 6-month chunk down process, there's two sections, business and personal. Our business goals that achieve our personal goals. And I am so guilty of this. I'm just so grateful that I have my sweetheart Kaylee there that reminds me that I need to get my head out of the clouds and put my feet back on the ground. and to enjoy the journey, enjoy the process. If we're always focused on getting goals and achieving certain things, we get lost in translation, we get lost in business. And that's what happened to me in my last business. I built a business in 18 months to 1.2 million turnover. We had 16 of us, had 3 nutritionists, 9 trainers, 3 coaches, brilliant business. I didn't have to do anything. In fact, I wasn't really doing anything. I'd sit at the office and twiddle my thumbs. And, I ended up with something that I didn't really want because I got so focused and stuck in the business that I lost track of why I was doing what I was doing. So I want to invite you guys to remember that. If you want to start creating your lifestyle, you want to look at it from a lifestyle design perspective, we want to switch it around the other way. So a couple of questions. What if you could spend more time traveling? Actually, just grab a pen and paper for me. As you sit there listening to me, grab a pen and paper. Just grab a pen and paper for me. If I said, here's $20,000 right now, just write down, where would you go? Write down, where would you go? Would you go to Hawaii? Would you go to Italy? Would you do a world tour? Maybe not for 20 grand, maybe close. Where would you go? Just write that down. If you're not writing it down, no one will know. You might think Jason doesn't know if I don't write it down, but you might as well write it down because it's going to make it more realistic. It's in your mind. Yeah, it's a dream. If you write it down, it's a plan. But if you put action to it, it becomes a reality. Okay. So what if you could spend more time traveling? Let's be honest. Who's listening right now would not like to travel more? We all want to travel more. Who would like to spend more time with your family, your loved ones, your children, your parents? Maybe not your parents. Just joking. With your parents, with your family, with your friends. Who would like to spend more time with your partner? Not having to worry about coming home late at night and your partner sitting there and hopefully they cook dinner or whatever it might be. Who would like to not have to worry about money and paying the bills, living week by week? Are you still living week by week? Are you using each income that you get each week? Worse, are you getting 500 one week, 2,000 the next week, 3,000 next week, $50 the next week? If you're getting that, it's really, let's be honest, it's not an exciting way to live. It can be stressful. Who would like to have more free time? And by free time, what that really means is to do what you want when you want. For me, I have a cool bucket list. If you don't have a bucket list yet, definitely get onto that. Make a list, 50 of 100 things you want to do before you die. I've got some pretty cool things like playing frisbee, throwing frisbee at the front of Giza in Egypt, playing chess on the Great Wall of China. I've got some other cool ones as well. What do you have on your bucket list? What would you do? Another one is I want to help hands-on build an orphanage or something like that in a third world country. How cool would that be? What an experience. What do you want to do with your free time? Imagine if you had the time to fulfill your bucket list. If you haven't yet, maybe that's something you can do in the next week. We'd like to have more time to train yourself. So many people that I work with, personal trainers, we have, I think, about 70 odd personal trainers in our full coaching program at the moment. And I hear so often personal trainers are so focused on their business and creating a lifestyle and helping others that their own training gets neglected. Spending more time training yourself would be great. Do you want to compete in a bodybuilding competition, or these Spartan races and Tough Mudder are brilliant as well? Do you want to go do a marathon? Do you want to travel overseas and do something there? You would like to turn your dreams into reality. What is it? My true passion is going, what are your dreams? Because anything you perceive to be a dream, up until now, has been there because it's outside of your realm of reality. Let's extract that, bring that into your realm of reality. Create a specific how-to action plan to make that happen. Yeah. Track that and monitor that, so if it's not going to plan, we can make necessary changes, align your psychology for it, and then keep you accountable to making that happen. Again, that's what this is all about, lifestyle design. What about having the freedom to do what you want, where you want, with who you want, whenever you want? Imagine that. That's really the ultimate. I saw a infographic recently of Tony Robbins. That's what he says his definition of success is. I think that's a pretty cool definition of success. Being successful doesn't mean you need to have millions of dollars. It doesn't mean that at all. It just means that if you want to do something, you can. If you want to go to Hawaii, you want to take your kids away somewhere, if you want to go do something, you can. You don't have to go, oh, well, let me check my bank account. I'm not sure that's any way to live. So what if we could do those things? Here's some interesting pieces of information, and we will get to the meat shortly, guys. Life is pretty short when you think about it. Here's some interesting piece of information that I went through just a few weeks ago. We have an average of 4,160 weeks in our life, if the average lifespan is around 80 years, give or take, yes? 4,160 weeks in our life. That's not a lot of weeks, really. Here's some things to get you thinking about your life. For you guys that are listening, if you've seen the movie Click, you want to get motivated, watch the movie Click with Adam Sandler. And So I remember watching that and shedding a tear from one of my eyes and thinking, man, I need to get into action and start doing something. Because we waste so much time. We spend so much time thinking about things and not putting into place and working. We spend an average of 1,386.6 weeks on average sleeping if we sleep 8 hours a night, give or take. Some people sleep less. That's a lot of time sleeping. We spend 173.3 weeks on our life eating if we eat an average of an hour a day. Some people, obviously, give or take. We spend a further 173.3 weeks a week on bathroom and other activities. I think that's good enough for that. An average an hour a day. Plus travel, which isn't even in there yet. The average person works a 40-hour week. Let's say that they work an average of 40 hours a week. That's 990 weeks of your life that you've worked. Now, even if you're passionate about doing that, do you really want to spend that much time working? This is a total of 2,723.6 weeks on seemingly quote-unquote non-living. Okay? So let's work this out. 4,160 weeks minus, and I know for the personal trainers out there going, oh man, so many figures, so many numbers. But I find this interesting. 4,160 weeks minus 2,723.6 weeks, okay, equals 1,436.4 weeks, or 27.6 years of real living. So from 80 years, you take out all that stuff, we only spend 27.6 years of real living. And how many people spend a lot of that time watching TV, playing computer games, doing things like that? That's very interesting. Obviously, it's give or take. These are some rough numbers. But let's work this out. If you're 26 years old already, because this is from birth, if you're 26 years old already, it's now only 18.4 years left that you have of actual living, unless you make some changes. I don't know about you, but I would like to spend a little bit more than 18 years of living in my life. How will you live your life? My invitation to you is, let me ask you this question. What percentage would you say that you're playing your game of life at? Are you giving everything you've got to this game of life? Are you idling at 60, 70%? I'm going to hallucinate a little bit here and say that you're probably not giving 100%. 60, 70, 80%? My question to you is why not? Why are we not playing a bigger game? Why are we not leveraging? Why are we not creating more fulfillment and happiness in our life? Okay, and that's what this is all about. So life is short. Take action. I love to take risks. I love to take action. I love new experiences. Is there something in your life that you've been saying for 2, 3, 4, 5 years you'd like to do? A big one for personal trainers is moving to a studio. One day I'll move into a studio. One day I'll travel the world. One day I'll do this. Next thing you know, you're on your deathbed. There's two types of people in life. The first person, this is a little bit more, but I do apologize. The first person is the person lying on their deathbed. Unfortunately, we're all going to die. It's morbid, but it's true. One day we're all going to die. And we have one of two choices. The first person is a person lying on their deathbed in tears with their family around because they didn't do everything they wanted to. They had all these ideas, these hopes and these dreams, and they said to themselves, one day I'll do it. And they put things off, they procrastinated, they didn't have the discipline to do the small things to create a lifestyle for themselves. And they were in tears because they weren't ready to go, they weren't ready to pass. Life passed by so fast, they just weren't ready to go. The second type of person is, I believe, 2% of people on this planet, which could be you, which is a person that's lying on their deathbed with a massive smile on their face, their family around. They look down, you look down, and your grandchild looks up at you and says, why are you smiling? And you look down at the grandchild and you say, you know what? I loved, I lived, I left a legacy, I lived life to the max. I fulfilled all my dreams, I contributed, I made a difference, I had a fulfilling life, and now I'm ready to pass the torch to you. And it's a little morbid, but it's true. You have a choice. You can make the choice now to choose which one of those two people you want to be, or you can wait till it's too late. Which one will you choose? A little bit of Jim Rohn for you, the late Jim Rohn. So, I truly believe that the key to doing this is online personal training. The thing about online personal training is that online personal training can allow you to work anywhere, anytime. That's the beauty of what I'm doing at the moment. You're not tied down by a location, you're not tied down. You can do online personal training anywhere in the world. You can be anywhere in the world and you can do it. You might be thinking, well, how do I do online personal training? How does it work? I'll talk about that shortly. Okay, starting your own online PT business is the answer and the future of this industry. Online personal training expands your target market from your suburb or your town to global. You go from having maybe a few thousand to billions of people that you can work with and help. Whether you want to help 20 people or 20 million people or 20 billion, that's up to you. But it expands your market and it leverages. Online personal training allows you to make passive income online and make money while you sleep. Hands up who would like to make money while you sleep. Let's be honest. It's pretty cool knowing that every day that I'm making between $1,000 and $3,000 online a day just from my programs. The 6-figure blueprint, to get 5,000 Facebook fans, the 7-day raw detox, and so forth. Online personal training can be easier to get clients as your audience is so much larger. It is so much easier to get clients online because it's so much easier to get in front of people. If you have the right system, sales, marketing procedures, it can be very profitable and extremely low overheads. My last business with Your PT Australia, I created an incredible business. It was a 1.2 million turnover. I don't know anyone in Australia who's built a 7-figure business in 18 months from scratch. No loans, no money down, nothing. I built that, and I was sitting there and had 16 amazing staff that was so happy, the best time of my life, and I realized I built something I didn't want. It's not what I wanted. I spent 18 months, this 100-hour weeks. I was single. I didn't have any romance. I neglected my family and my friends. I burnt out, ended up fat with glandular fever. And I'm not saying this to put you off personal training, because personal training is fantastic, but let's be honest, it's a stepping stone. If you're listening to me right now, you're thinking into the future, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 years down, because you think bigger. You want to create that lifestyle. And PT is a stepping stone only to that. Some examples. My head office was $1,200 a week rent. $1,200 or $6,000 a year rent. Our rent for our trainers was the same. We paid $2,500 a week just in rent. My personal assistant was $1,000 a week for 30-hour week. I now pay my personal assistant, my virtual assistant, I actually have 3 of them, $7 an hour. Okay, I can work anywhere I like. Right now, I'll be honest, I'm in my lounge room. Okay, and I can run it anywhere well. My rent is whatever I'm paying where I am. The next 2 years will pretty much be living out of retreats and hotels. Tough life, so it'll be whatever I'm paying there. You don't have as many overheads because it's all online. Okay, things can be very, very affordable through websites like Fiverr and obviously our network that we have. Online personal training is the future of this industry. Those that know me know that I like to be on top of my game. I like to be 12 months to 2 years ahead of our time, and I like to be revolutionary. I like to be at the top of my game. I like to be one step ahead. There's probably only 5 to 10 people in this industry that have really nailed the online world in Australia, and I'm proud to say that I'm definitely one of them, and I'm only just getting started. It's only been 12 months. As I said to my mum, my theme song, you ain't seen nothing yet. I'm just so passionately excited now about helping people create that lifestyle as well. So starting an online PT business is really the key. Online personal training is the future of this industry, the online world. Social media is only getting started. The internet is only getting started. It is just a baby, and it's about to explode over the next 2, 3 years. The people that are a part of this movement now, in 2, 3, 4, 5 years, will be at the forefront of the pioneers and will reap the rewards and the benefits. So what is this opportunity? What are we talking about? Well, I spent the last 12 months putting something together, and if you stick with me over the next 10, 15 minutes, I guarantee there's going to be something in here that you will find interesting or exciting. So what tonight is about is becoming a quantum online personal training affiliate. So what the heck is this quantum online personal training affiliate? Well, stick with me over the next 10, 15 minutes, and I'll explain it. We will finish up in about 15, 20 minutes. My personal mission, our mission is to create the largest online personal training business in the world in the next 3 years. I have made a commitment to spend the next 3 years doing whatever it takes to have the largest online personal training business in the world. And those that know me know that when I set my mind to something like that, I always make it happen every single time. You know what? I can't do that alone. I cannot do that on my own. I need to surround myself with passionate people that care about people, that are genuine, that truly want to make a difference, that want to design a lifestyle for themselves of freedom and fulfillment, and want to do the same for others. And understand that to do that, we need to work as a team. That is my mission. Becoming a quantum online personal training affiliate, you have the ability to use a systemized, proven business model with complete programs ready to go. I've spent the last 12 months pretty much daily working on creating an online personal training business. And I've been practicing and experimenting with so many different things. We're ready to launch. As an affiliate, you'll have the opportunity to capitalize on a database of over 250,000 people. Right now, we have over 250,000 people on our email database. Our social media database is about the same. Our 7-day Raw Detox fan page, as you would have seen, just hit 100,000 fans the other day. We're about to launch an 8-week body blitz, which will be huge. My personal goal is to have 1 million people in our database within 12 months from now, which we're well on track for. You'll also have the opportunity to be aligned with a recognizable brand, including your own fan page and your own website. You'll save time in creating all your own programs and systems that may not work and make money while you sleep. I know there's a couple of you guys I'm working with at the moment that we're on a 6 to 12 month process. We've got to put all this stuff together. You know what? That's what I'm offering you now. I'm offering you the opportunity to save all that time, and use the stuff that I've created, that I've used and proven and tested to make work. You get leads sent directly to you and a support network that spans the globe. You get weekly business training, marketing plans, complete operations manuals to guarantee your success. You'll also have the opportunity to be a part of a positive, success-focused team with 24/7 support. So what do you get as a quantum online personal training affiliate? Now, this is going to take 10 minutes because there is so much in here. Those that know me know that you can tell I'm excited, and to be honest, I haven't prepared this as well as I'd like, because I'm just so excited, because I'm just thinking, what more can I give you? What more can I put in? The key to successful relationship is always give more than what you expect. Give more and more value. Make it as affordable and as easy for people to say yes as possible, and focus on making a difference. For the last 12 months, I've been racking my brain thinking about brainstorming what is the best way that I can help millions of people online through our mental vitamins program, through fitness and nutrition, to create lifestyles and help create millions of happier, healthier lives. I can't do that on my own. And this is the answer. I truly believe it. So what do you get as a Quantum Online Personal Training affiliate? So first of all, you'll receive your very own Quantum Online Personal Training website with the Quantum Online Personal Training branding and all the tabs. So you get a website just like this. You get your very own Quantum Online Personal Training website. You notice at the top here the URL is quantumonlinepersonaltraining.com. Your URL will simply be hyphen, and you can choose between your personal name or your business name, and that will be your own URL. That's your own website, your very own website. Now you'll get on here, you'll get the Home tab, which will have the explanation, the About section. Now what makes us different, Quantum Online Personal Training, is our Mental Vitamins program, which is a psychological profiling system we use to help people overcome limiting beliefs, self-sabotaging habits, overcome fears, and align their values. And we go through and teach you that program, and you get to use it with all your clients. Okay, there's also in there about the 3 vitality pillars and how they affect hormones, and my 7 laws of body transformation. Here you can see it says me, but this will be a section about you and your own business that'll be on there. In here you have your online personal training section, which actually has the full Monty program and about online personal training. All the programs are done for you. The full Monty program, which I'll go through in a moment, and I'll share that with you, that's in here. Now everything's online, so your pre-exercise questionnaires, your terms and conditions, all set up for you, all ready to go. They all point directly to your email address. They go straight to your emails. Everything's all set up, all online, ready to go. 12 months worth of work this has taken us, and I've had a team of almost 10 of us working around the clock over the last 4 weeks to finalize everything. In the nutrition section, we'll obviously put the links to your 7-day Raw Detox affiliate in there, the Beachbody meal plan, and the Beachbody personalized meal plans, which we'll talk about shortly as well. You get the fitness section, which is a link to the 8-week body blitz, the personalized fitness plan, and the Pilates. Again, I'll explain all these more in depth as we go through. The Fit Shop and the Juice Plus are voluntary. If you don't, you can use them. If you do, there are links on there. If not, you don't have to. And then your videos. There's a link to our YouTube channel. And we just set up a Quantum Online Personal Training YouTube channel, and all the videos have the branded intros and outros and etc. There's an article section, so there's a whole heap of articles all ready to go in there. And now this is the thing, this is an affiliate, not a franchise. You can make any changes anytime you want. If you want to add your own article, videos, you want to change prices, want to change programs, you just let us know and we make the changes. Okay, and then contact and all that. So this is the website you get, that's exactly what you get. Pretty cool. So that's what your website includes, so you get your own website. Also, you get your very own fan page. You receive your very own Quantum Online Personal Training fan page. Okay, instead of just going through it, I'll show you exactly what you receive, which is exactly like the one that Vicky has just set up here. You'll get a fan page exactly like this. If you don't want the female picture of the bikini, you can just we'll put the logo there for you if you want something that's less aesthetic. Okay, so you get your own Quantum Online fan page. Again, you'll notice that it is personalized at the top here with the URL. Again, you'll just have a hyphen with either your name, your personal name, and your business, and you get your very own fan page. Full branded and all linked as well. Now the cool thing about this is you'll get all these tabs, all this is ready to go. There's lead captures on here. Get your very own free consult lead capture ready to go, and you can link that anywhere you like. When people enter in the details, that lead goes straight to your email inbox. Email straight to your leads. Leads straight to your email. The Beachbody Blitz, this is the $9.95 Beachbody Blitz program. So the Beachbody meal plan, which you've seen me promoting for $9.95, that'll be your own program, and that'll be linked through your PayPal. And I'm going to show you guys how to use that to sell 5 to 10 of those Beachbody meal plans a day to make $50 to $100 a day just from the meal plan. That's not an affiliate. You'll get it set up as your own PayPal, and that PayPal money will fund your advertising for your Facebook. And I'm going to show you and get you to 5,000 fans within 12 weeks. Okay. You'll also get a link to the Fit Shop if you are using the Fit Shop. There's also a free ebook on here which helps you capture leads. There's a link to the Detox affiliate, your Juice Plus if you're doing that, the 8-week Body Blitz program, the Pilates program, which is Kaylee's. I'll go through these shortly. A fitness plan. We do personalized fitness plans and meal plans as well for just $99. It takes you half an hour, and then your meal plan in there. So you get all that ready to go. That's set up, and you get your very own fan page. That's yours, just yours, which is pretty cool, pretty awesome. So you get your fan page as well. Also, you get multiple income streams anywhere in the world. There's actually 7 to 9 income streams. The online personal training program, complete with manual, mental vitamins, meal planners, fitness planners, recipe library, video exercise library, and more. Some of you have probably already seen this, but here is the full Monty program, the online personal training program. Now, this is a program we're providing you. We're giving you all the templates and everything you need to run the business. But again, it's an affiliate, not a franchise, and you can change anything any way you want. There's no rules of branding or whatever in regards to systems, so you can do it what you want. The way the online personal training program works, this is what will happen. Essentially, your online personal training client, you do a consult and a follow-up, and we've got sales scripts and processes and how to do that. We'll even send you leads, and we'll talk about that soon. Okay, we do a follow-up. In the first session, we do the mental vitamins program, and we help them break through any self-sabotaging beliefs. Following week, we do a meal plan. We've got templates that we provide for you for that. Then following week, we do a fitness plan. We use MyFitPal and a VIP group and so forth as well. So this is what your online personal training clients will get. They'll get a monthly personalized meal plan for every meal every day, suitable for vegetarians and vegans as well. Includes recipes from our libraries released. As part of our 8-week Body Blitz, I'm launching a recipe library, and you'll have access to that, and you'll be able to use that with all your clients, all ready to go. Okay, monthly personalized fitness, again, all the meal plan templates are provided. So we've got Quantum Online Personal Training meal planners already ready to go. You just enter in the foods. There's even examples and templates you can use if you want to save time. Monthly personalized fitness plans with weights, cardio, and more each day, and no gym membership required. Also, a video exercise library is released. Yesterday we spent the whole day recording, and we're launching as part of the 8-week Body Blitz a full video exercise library. There's about 150 different exercises, and there's videos there of me using models and showing people how to use it, and they get access to that. The 7-day raw detox program is automatically part of the program. The first week I like to get people doing that. Again, everything's optional, you don't have to choose it. They'll get an accountability session every 2 weeks over the phone if they're in Australia, but get this, you'll also have the opportunity to work with international people. A lot of people on our database are in the US and UK, so you will get United States and United Kingdom clients. So this will make you an instant international trainer. Okay, and we'll show you how to do all that as well. So obviously you get their own coach and fitness expert, become an athlete of the Mind with Mental Vitamins program. All the videos, the spreadsheets and that are done for you. Exclusive access to the the Facebook VIP online health retreat. And this is where we'll have all of our clients, all the affiliates clients, everyone will be on there. It'll be one big network like we use with the mastermind group, where everyone can ask questions, they feed off each other, and we're building an online community and making a difference together. We use MyFitPal to track everything, and you get all your clients to become friends, and it's essentially like Facebook, but for my FitPal. And so whenever somebody puts in their food or their training or they've gone to the gym, everybody sees it and they all communicate on there. Great for retention. We get photos and we've got measurement stuff in there, ongoing Facebook support and so forth. The program itself, online personal training, we sell it. We use a 3-month membership or a 6-month membership. Everything that we just went through for your clients is only $49 a week for a 6-month membership or $59 a week for a 3-month membership. We have a step-by-step, fully scripted, word-by-word consult process that we'll share with you as well. Again, you can change the prices, you can make it less, you can make it more, you can change the program, you can use this, you can not use it. It's completely up to you, okay? But that's what you have access to. Okay, so you've got access to all of those. The affiliate program, so the 7-day raw detox program is $49. Okay, so you make $24.95 for each detox. Now you're going to be able to sell them easier because I'm going to show you on Facebook how to sell them, but also you're going to have your own platforms that are built specifically for the detox. The 8-week Body Blitz is going to sell for $69, and you guys are going to be the first to see this. I'm going to share this with you. This is the 8-week Body Blitz squeeze page. This is launching in 2 weeks. You'll be able to become an affiliate for this. It's only going to be $69. This is the squeeze page here. But check out what everybody gets in this. They get the bonus. They get the 7-day detox automatically. They get the Beachbody meal plans. They get 2 consults. Okay, so all our sales for these will end up being leads for you guys. Okay, they get their meal plan. They get fortnightly meal. Where is this? Here we go. They get 4 fortnightly meal plans. They get 4 fortnightly fitness plans. This is completely automated. The mental vitamins program, the recipe library, the video library, the online health retreat. They get access to the MyFitPal. They get the reassessments, ongoing Facebook support, money back guarantee. It's essentially an online personal training program, but completely automated. It's only going to be $69. I predict that this will outsell and be bigger than the detox, and we'll hit 100,000 fans on our Facebook page, which we're launching in 2 weeks. Now, all our 7-day detox people, all our quantum online personal training people that we have, and all our 8-week physique, 8-week body blitz people, they're leads for you guys. I want to service them, and the best way to give people results is not through programs, but through accountability, and that's where you guys come in. So I'm setting up all this as a platform and a funnel to have you guys pick up online clients. That's what this is for, and then you can service them. Here's the Beachbody meal plan that you'll get on your website as well. It's only $9.95. It's a full 7-day planner. Now this, unlike all the other programs, which are affiliate programs that go to your ClickMate, this will be linked directly to your own PayPal, which our IT team will do for you. Again, this is all done for you. And that $9.95 each sale will go straight to your PayPal account, and you can use your PayPal account to pay for your Facebook advertising. And I'm going to show you how to do that in our weekly training as well. Okay, so all the affiliate programs. Also, my partner Kaylee is launching a 12-week Pilates program, which is an automated program, and you'll have access to that on the fan page as well. Personalized meal plans and fitness plans are just $99. So let's say you do a consult with somebody, they don't want online personal training. We have a drop sell process, and we share this process with you. And what happens is they can purchase a personalized meal plan or a fitness plan from you for $99. You book them in for a half-an-hour consult, you use the template, create the meal plan or the fitness plan based on our recipe or exercise library and our templates, and you make $99 for half hour's work, and off you go. Stay in contact with them, add them to the VIP group, and then sooner or later you'll probably get them on board as a client. They're great little bonuses, those, because if you want to sell, see, this is a cool thing. You can sell this to all your existing clients and so forth already and use the templates. The Beachbody meal plan is actually going to be $9.95. I've made that as little as possible. It started up at $47, went down to $29.19, but I'm making it $9.95 so you can really sell. I'm selling 20 or 30 those a day at the moment with ease without pushing too hard. Also, you get the optional online stores, so the Fit Shop with your supplements, clothing, and equipment, and also Juice Plus. You don't have to do those. If you're already doing those, you'll get those. If you want to add those, you can. If you're not, that's fine. This is so flexible that what I'm doing is I'm giving you a complete package that's taking me 12 months, day by day, to complete. And going, here, go use it how you want. If you want to use something, use it. If not, you don't. That's fine. We've still got more to go, though. That's not all. There's a free set of steak knives to come. You get a complete operations manual, which I've been working on for some time now, which is about 80 pages. Every single process, how to prospect, scripts for consults, all the templates, everything's in there. Everything that you can think of, it's all in there. Complete with 8-week training and development program, where I'll actually be we'll have a group coaching session for an hour, It includes the entire systemization of the whole operation, from generating leads and marketing plans, procedures, tracking, full consultation process, drop sells, and more. I don't know how I can make this any easier for you guys to make money and help people. You get a complete marketing plan and training. So the first 8 weeks, what we'll do is we'll catch up. We'll get a full 8-week marketing plan with weekly training to assist you in generating leads immediately with your new online PT business. And finally, something that nobody knows about, I actually have a secret Facebook weapon. For those that are wondering, how have I managed to build my Facebook fan pages so fast? Yes, I've had some great success with Facebook advertising and so forth, but I have a secret weapon. And those that become affiliates will also have access to that secret weapon. That's all I'm going to say about that. It's an extremely effective and powerful way to grow your email database very, very quickly as well. Also, weekly coaching sessions, including 30 minutes. It's actually going to be an hour. It's going to be 30 minutes each on the marketing and 30 minutes on systems training. So within 8 weeks, we go through the full training development so you know how the whole program works and everything works. And I'll go through a bit more clearly on that shortly. So it's all there for you. Again, it's not a franchise, it's an affiliate, and you can use it how you like. But this is the thing, guys. I thought, how can I make this even easier? Right now, my VA team are generating 100 to 300 leads every single day. These are email inquiries I'm getting to my email inbox through our fan pages and websites. People wanting meal plans, fitness plans, online personal training. But guess what? I don't have anyone to service them. And it's only going to get bigger because we're about to launch an 8-week body blitz, and our fan pages are going to grow quite considerably over the upcoming months. So for the first 8 weeks, you will get 10 to 20 qualified leads every single week for the first 8 weeks guaranteed. And if I can to continue give you leads after that, I will. And you'll have my 100% commitment for the first lot of you guys to do everything in my power to make this a success, because this is my #1 focus now over the next few years, making this a huge success. So what will I be doing? So I will continue to market this for you. So we'll be doing the following marketing for you to give you 10, 20 leads a week every single week for the first 8 weeks, guaranteed no matter what. I'll continue to do a monthly webinar. We usually pull around 400 people. There's 400 leads every month just for my webinar. We're doing our seven laws of body transformation one. Those leads get distributed to you guys. You get them, they go straight to you. My system will send them to you. You'll contact them, book them in for consults, follow the process, pick them up as clients. Simple. Regular email marketing to our email database. As we already do, we'll do a weekly email to our massive database. Again, leads that come through from that, you'll get. Regular Facebook promos through our Quantum Online Personal Training fan page. Again, all leads go to you guys. The Detox 8-week fan pages. We actually get the phone numbers from the Detox people, 8-week body blitz people, and we call them. We book them in for consults. You notice everything we sell and we offer comes with a consult. Guess where those consults go? And also our ebooks and our free consults, I'll be blasting them all over Facebook like I normally do. We're doing prize draws and first buy strategies as well. And again, those 300 leads a day will go to you guys. We're already averaging around 100 leads minimum a day, and I'm not even pushing it, just to give you an idea. I've actually pulled back because we've got a list of about, I think, 800 to 1,000 now people that need to be called and booked in for a consult. I'm not even dramatizing this. It's just incredible. The power of Facebook when you set it up properly. The Detox has definitely been key to that success. So also you get the complete operations manual, like we said, you get complete with 8-week training and development program, which includes the entire systemization of the whole operation that I've put together over the last 12 months, from generating leads, marketing plans. You'll actually get an 8-week marketing plan, and I'll take you through that. So on top of those 10, 20 leads that I'll give you every single week, I'll also show you how to do your own webinars if you want to, how to use your fan page and website to generate leads. They'll be SEO friendly. I'm going to take you through how to use the secret weapon and to get 5,000 Facebook fans and help you one-on-one in coaching, in the group coaching weekly to grow your fan page as well. We're going to spend time on that, and I'm going to show you how to use Facebook properly. Because I know a lot of you guys are starting to do that, but I know for a fact none of you guys are getting results that I'm getting yet. I want you to. Also, the VIP group with VA designer, social media expert. Okay, so you'll have access to my virtual assistant, my head IT specialist, my head designer, and also Vicky, our social media expert, will be in there, and all the affiliates will be in there. And this is where we'll answer questions, we'll feed off each other, we'll share success stories, kind of like the Create Your Dream Life thread we have now. Okay, so you have that VIP group with 24/7 support. Plus, you also get access to all of our programs. So to get 5,000 Facebook fans, the 6-figure blueprint, the personal trainer business kit, if you don't already have them, you'll get access to all those. There's almost 100 videos between those and everything you can imagine that you need for your own PT business. You also automatically get the 7-day detox, the Beachbody meal plans, the 8-week body blitz. You get all those programs, the libraries and everything. The amount of resources you will have are incredible. I don't know anyone else that has that many. Now, before I go through exactly what the opportunity here and how this works and how much it costs and all that kind of stuff, a couple of questions you might be thinking. First of all, can you do this part-time? Of course. You can do this 5 to 10 hours a week. You can do this 40 hours a week. Okay. Now, when I go through how much this is actually going to cost you in a minute, I think your jaw will almost drop because it is a ridiculous price because I really want to make this as easy as possible. I'm already making great money. I don't need to focus just on making money. My goal is to make this the largest and most successful online personal training business in the world in 3 years with you guys. So you can do this part-time. You can run your PT business. You can do your Juice Plus and everything like that. And I'm going to show you how to leverage this if you want to do it 10 hours a week or 20 hours a week. If you want to build this and then, build this part-time and build it to replace income with PT and do this full-time and travel anywhere in the world, you can do that also. So whether you want this as a platform to be able to make money online passively for an additional bonus on top of your PT business, you can. If you want to use this to grow this and build this to $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000, $10,000 a week, which I can show you how to do easy over the next 6 to 12 months, and be anywhere in the world and run this online, then you can. I know some of you guys are also, we're working on creating your own thing. You can run this now, start making money now through our platform. We can still create your stuff for you. Do this for 6 to 12 or 18 months. Then when you're ready, you can launch your own stuff. You've got a database ready to go. Bang. Easy. So regardless of where you're at, I've created this to make it work for you. Whether you're a rental trainer, boot camp, outdoor, you've got your own studio, you can do it part-time, full-time, and you can make it work easy. I'll show you how to leverage it. So how long is the affiliate for, and how can I exit? Okay, the agreement will be for 12 months. It is for a minimum of 6 months. We'll talk about that shortly. Once you have signed the agreement, the affiliate agreement, which I'll talk about shortly, it is for a minimum of 6 months, and you are committed to that full 6 months. After 6 months, okay, you can give 2 weeks, 14 days notice anytime. You don't even need a reason or excuse to say, look, for whatever reason, I just might want to do it. But again, when I go through how much this is going to cost you guys, it'd just be ridiculous to stop because there's just no way you're not going to make money. Okay, so that's basically how it works, and I'll talk more about that shortly. Can I change or use my own systems, pricing, or marketing? Yes, you can. What I've done here is, like I do with all of my coaching, is I've given you a complete, entire, comprehensive online personal training business with access to a platform and completely systemized to make as much money as you want or don't want, and to make money while you sleep. And every step of the way, every system, every process, every script you can imagine is there. But you don't have to use it. If you want to change the price, you want to create your own programs, you want to do it, that's not a problem. It's an affiliate, not a franchise. So you can adjust those as you please. That's fine. If you want to change the tabs on the fan page, you want to add your own articles on the website, we'll help you do it. Not a problem. Can I still operate my full-time or part-time business? Of course you can. You don't need to stop doing what you are doing. In fact, I invite you to continue doing what you are doing because that's your primary stream of income. And again, if this is something you want to do full-time, there is definitely an opportunity in the next 3 to 6 months for you to do that. There's about 5 or 6 of you guys that I know that are pretty keen on doing this, that within 6 months from now, if you do this in the right way, you will never have to work again. This is a big one for those of you that are ambitious out there that want to make millions or want to make this a huge success. Can I have online personal trainers working for you? Yes, in fact you can. You can set this up and grow it to the point where you need your own online personal trainers, and I'll help you set that up. I'll help you train them. I'll help you set it up. Okay, and we'll go through, and I'll even help you with the agreements for them that you need with them, and I'll even help you with the pricing structure and everything, and I'll take you through that process and help you, guide you through that. You want 3, 4, 5, 6 online personal trainers working for you and making money from them, and you take a cut? Great, I'll help you do that, not a problem. So this can be as small as you want. You can make just $100, $200 a day for your passive income streams, or you can make this a $5,000, $10,000, $15,000, even a $20,000 a week business if that's what you want in the next 6 to 12 months. Your choice. And that's the beauty of this. It is so flexible. I really don't know anyone else that has been able to offer this. So there are limited applications for approval. So not everyone will be approved as an affiliate. Right now there's almost 100 personal trainers still listening. Incredible. Obviously I must have something exciting to share. There's only 3 people left for the webinar in total, so I really appreciate your time. As you can tell, I'm pretty excited about this. I just can't wait to help you guys get started. So there are limited applications. Not everyone will be approved as an affiliate. There's there's an approval. So you will need to apply to become an affiliate, and I'll explain that shortly. Okay, and you will need to be approved. There will be prerequisites. I'll explain how that's going to work shortly. We will only be accepting 20 applications. The first 20 applications from tonight's webinar from 97 personal trainers that are listening right now. I imagine those 20 applications will fill pretty quickly. It's an online application that will take you a couple of minutes to fill out, and I'll explain the next steps for you that shortly. And from those 20 applications, we will only be approving 10 applications to get started in our first group of 10 affiliates. So only 10 of you guys from 97 that are still listening now will be approved and be able to start this. And we're going to grow together, work together, feed off each other. And because you're going to be the first 10, you're going to have a lot more of my own personal time because I really want to make this successful. And if we've got to chat every single day to make this successful for you guys, then so be it. A big question that might be playing in some of you guys' mind is, what about the meal plans? I'm not a qualified nutritionist. Do I need to be qualified? Every single thing we do has waivers, and everything that people purchase, we have waivers. But people understand that everything's a template, and that anything they do is at their own risk, and that they need to see a doctor or physician first. I'm also in the process of interviewing a couple of nutritionists to align ourselves with the nutritionist, and we will actually put a qualified nutritionist name on everything as well, and that will be done over the next few weeks as well. So you won't need to worry about that. You have all the guidelines and recipes there that you'll need to follow, which will be approved by the nutritionist, and those waivers. You'll obviously have your own insurance as well. So how do you apply? It's as easy as 5 minutes to fill out a 10 questions, just over 10 questions with an online form. In about 5 minutes, when we finish up, I'm going to post a link to the application form. Very simple. I'm going to post it on the event wall, which there's actually 3 Facebook events. I'm also going to paste it on my own personal profile wall. Lastly, I'm going to post it on the Quantum Fitness Mastermind group for the coaching clients. And the first 20 people to apply only will have the opportunity to apply for this. So I'll be quick because I guarantee if there's still 95 people listening right now, that I guarantee that it will go pretty quickly. So as soon as this webinar ends, jump on, because as soon as we've got 20 applications, I'll be closing the opportunity. Okay. Yes, it is free to apply. It doesn't cost you anything. You can apply, and I know you're going to have questions. Once you do apply, okay, I will contact each of you individually over the next 48 hours, and I'll have a quick chat to you about the next steps, answer any questions that you might have, and talk about the agreement and so forth as well. I do have more information before we finish up as well on how it's going to work. Okay, so essentially I'll post the link for the application on those platforms that I just spoke about. The first 20 people to apply tonight, then it will get cut off and shut off. That's it, first 20. Okay, I'll call each of you guys, and then from there I'm going to select 10 of you guys want to speak to you, and then we're going to catch up. I'm going to speak to you and take you through and walk you through the agreement and make sure that you're happy with the agreement. Then next Monday at the same time, 9 p.m., we'll actually have a group signing and a group session with the 11 of us to finalize and get everything started. From there, what will happen is we'll start training straight away, and we'll talk about that now. So, applying to become an affiliate. So just to recap on what you get, your very own Quantum online personal training website, your very own, with everything we spoke about. As we update it, we'll update yours. You can put your own stuff on there as well. Your very own Quantum online personal training fan page. Again, we can make adjustments to that. The 7 to 9 income streams, which can all be passive. You get the complete operations manual. All the Quantum online personal training systems, packages, processes, templates, programs, and content. 8 weekly 1-hour training sessions for myself personally, and 24/7 access to myself and the VIP group. An 8-week marketing plan with training. We're going to give you 10 to 20 leads, and probably more for you guys in the beginning, every single week, which you'll be able to call and book in. You get a VIP support group, also access to a VA, IT specialist, social media expert, and so forth as well. Complete access to every single program that I've ever created in any way, shape, or form. They're all yours. All those templates and everything. You get everything all ready to go. So let's look at the total value of this. Now, if you get a website done by Neil at half price, it's $999, so it's actually more. These websites will normally cost about $2,000 because it's a complete content management system. Okay, so the value of your own fan page is $499 to get all the tabs and everything done. It's actually more. Some people charge $199 for each tab. 7 to 9 income streams. I wanted to put priceless, but it's a little bit corny, so I'll put unlimited. Okay, you have access to all those. Again, the Fit Shop and Juice Plus are optional. The complete operations manual. We sell our operations manuals at $199. All the online PT systems, packages, processes, templates, programs, content, every single little thing that you can think of. If you're wondering if we have, yes, we do have it. It's 12 months daily working on this. 8 weekly 1 hour training sessions with myself personally for an hour each week. Go through all the training on how to use everything, how to use a manual, the sales, and I'll show you using the secret weapon how to grow your fan page and everything. 8-week marketing plan with training, as we talked about as well. Not only will it give you leads, I'm going to show you how to really use your fan page and website to get them. You'll get your 10 to 20 leads every single week. VIP support group and all access to all our programs as well. The total value for this, as you can see there, is $3,700. It's actually more. Okay, and before you freak out and go, that's a lot of money. Okay, it's going to be a lot less than that. The total value, as you can see, is $3,701. Normally, to become an affiliate, it's going to cost $997. For the first 10 affiliates only that we approve, you must be approved this week. Okay, today only it will be $499 for the entire affiliate, which is ridiculous. Your fan page, your website, everything we just went through, you get that $499. Now, because it's going to take 4 weeks to train and get your websites and your fan pages set up, the way it works is next week is the signing. We start training the following week. We go through 4 weeks of marketing, and we go through how to do the consult process, the follow-up process, the meal planning, the mental vitamins, and fitness plan. And you'll be ready. Everything will be set up, ready to launch first week of August. You have your fan page, your website, you'll have your consults booked in, all ready to go. Bang. Essentially, you have 4 weeks to pay that. Most of you guys don't know. As long as within 4 weeks that $499 is paid, you can pay 2 lots of $249.50 to get started if you want. And as soon as we've got that, you've been approved, of course. We'll get your website up and running and then your fan page. Then, once that's up and running, it's only $99 a week whilst you're an affiliate to pay to use the systems. That is it. Before you go, well, you know, I don't know if I can afford $99, this is the thing. If you pick up 1 client a week, it's covered straight away. 2 clients pay for it indefinitely. Once you've got 2 online personal training clients, now that return on investment is ridiculous. Think about the return on investment. That doesn't include all your other income streams. You're going to have all your platforms, all your affiliates in one place. Your detox, that week, your 8 body blitz. You're going to have access to all our marketing strategies and my Facebook secret weapon. I'm going to show you how to bring it all together. I'm going to work with you, even if we have to do it daily, to show you how to make money from those programs. Also, you're going to have a program, the Beachbody Meal Plan, through PayPal, and that's going to fund being able to grow your fan page much faster. Also, what's going to happen, you'll also have a 7-day cooling off period after submitting your application. Okay, so tonight, the first 20 people only, in about 2 minutes, I'm going to post on my personal profile, the 3 event and also the quantum fitness marketing. I'm going to post on there a link to the application. Fill that in because those 20 are going to go very quickly tonight. From there, I'll ring each of you guys and I'll have a look at those applications and we'll approve 10 by Friday. 9 o'clock next Monday, Australian Eastern Standard Time, the 10 of us will catch up and we'll do a group agreement signing. When I ring each of you guys, I'll make sure that you're all happy with the agreement first before you make the final decision. Once you sign the agreement next Monday, those who get approved, you'll have a 7-day cooling off period where you can change your mind if for whatever reason, if you decide that you don't want to make money and help people, then you can do that. Again, you know, you might be thinking, well, I don't know if I can afford $99 or, you know, but you're going to make your money straight away within the first few weeks. I cannot think of a way to make this any more affordable and any more easier for you to help people create your dream life and make money online while you're sleeping than this. It's all there for you. 12 months worth of work, 80 to 100-hour weeks, all given to you for $99 a week and a ridiculous price. This $499 only covers my costs. That's how much it cost me personally to get the website and the fan page set up, and I really had to negotiate those prices. I make no money from that. The $99 a week, really that just covers the training and so forth. I want to make this as easy as possible to say yes. And if there's one last thing that's still stopping you from making a decision to apply for this, maybe that's the one thing that lets you know that you need to go ahead and do this. So, the first 10 affiliates only, in 60 seconds I'm going to post those links. First 20 only, we'll apply those. I know you've got questions. Once you apply, just get your application in so you secure that spot. I'll call each of you guys. I'll go through and answer any questions and talk about the agreement. We'll approve 10 of you guys, and then I'll let you know more about what's happening. Next Monday we'll have the agreement signing for those lucky 10. And from there, you'll have 7-day cooling off period, and we'll get started straight away. By the first week of August, you have your website, you have your fan page, everything ready to go, and we'll start training straight away. We'll get straight on top of this. Again, thanks very much for your time this evening, guys. I'm really excited to offer this opportunity to you guys. Anyone that doesn't apply, I think, would be crazy. Again, if you're listening to this, I'm guessing you want to create a lifestyle for yourself. The key to creating that lifestyle is taking action. This platform I've created is unlike anything there is. I cannot think of a way to make this any easier for you, regardless of whether you have a studio, whether you're a rental trainer, whether you're doing your own online thing. You can use this any way, shape, or form, and it really funnels everything into one spot for you to make passive money through your affiliates and through the programs. Do online personal training. You might just want to do personalized meal plans, okay? But the price is ridiculous. Act now. Make that decision. First 20 to apply only. We'll cut it off. Be quick. Thanks again for your time. I look forward to speaking to each and every one of you again. Quickly go now. I'm going to put the links on the walls now. I say 5 to 10 minutes. There's still 92 people listening right now. I'm guessing they're going to go pretty quickly. If you're listening right now, you must be interested. Otherwise, you wouldn't be listening. Let's do this. Let's help people together. Let's create a dream life for yourself.